Happy Halloweeny! I don't really remember where the last video left off, but I worked on a lot of stuff while I was on vacation. In regards to the game, I've basically finished the intro town at least as much as I want to do at the current moment, and have made the next, well, I can't even say I've made it fully. I'm working on the next little area here. I've got an intro fight sequence that is basically the tutorial that'll show you, that'll teach you that there are three class types, which we'll run through here in just a second. I'll show you and I'll kind of read it as I go. And then maybe I can get your all's thoughts on it, or just kind of showcase it and see what you think. But I do, in this particular video, I would like to maybe finish this area out, and I want something to happen to Deos here. I haven't figured out what. I want him to maybe temporarily enter in, a different realm where he sees some like weird stuff, where he starts to wonder what's going on maybe, or maybe there's something funky going on, maybe shakes it off, that kind of thing. Let's play test and see. We'll pick up from a save. Okay, let us head in here. I'm gonna have it scripted to where they automatically go to this section. All right, let's get through this thing quick. We don't have much longer. Yeah, I know, Sim. What's going on over there? So Opal's in trouble. He's fighting some wisps. He's a healer, so, healer on their own, not really strong enough to get past these three, somewhat strong enemies. Right there, we need to have Samantha and Deos move much faster than that. They need a sense of urgency, Don't worry, we got your back. Who are you all? For right now, just know that we're not enemies. Sounds good to me. I won't turn down free help. In battle, there are three classes: damage, tank, and support. In most cases, you want to make sure you have one of each. Tank pulls the aggro, which is the enemy's attention, so that the damage roll can dish out lots of damage instead of taking it themselves. The support helps the tank by keeping them healed, or supports the party in various ways by boosting stats or debuffing enemies. Some enemy groups may possess a similar composition, so watch out. These wisps have been giving me so much trouble, I feel like I can't even put a dent in them. I've got something for them then. So right there, let me mute my speakers because I heard that in multiple places. Right there, Samantha uses, I forgot I explain it right here. Samantha has used taunt, which has pulled the enemy's attention toward her. It doesn't mean that other allies can't be targeted, it just means Samantha is much more likely to be. The rate at which she gains TP is also increased during this time. Thanks, Sim, I got it from here. Deos uses heavy strike. Now that the enemies are focused on Samantha, Deos is free to dish out damage without worrying about getting KO'd quickly by the enemies. Wait, allow me to help. I can make them more susceptible to your attacks. Now, Opal has cast Weaken, which will allow more damage to be done. Basically, it's a debuff for the enemy where they take, I think it's 15% more damage, maybe 25%. Now then, can the swordsman give it another shot? Do it while I've got their attention, Day. So Samantha attacks the wisp, since it was her turn. Here goes. Uses heavy strike again. Bam. Wisp A is slain. Wow, you two are really good. If you'll help me take the other two out, I'll make sure you stay healed. 1 down, 2 to go. You two have bought me enough time to prepare us for the next attack. All right, now this move, you're going to see it damage all the characters. That is not intended. Excuse me, that's something that I actually have to fix. Each character has their own specific set of abilities that uses TP. TP is gained from using actions like attack and guard, but more TP can be gained from doing class-specific abilities. Damage classes get more TP from using skills that damage enemies. Tank classes get more TP from pulling aggro and gain increased TP while having it. Support classes get TP from skills that heal allies or debuff enemies. Be sure to use character-specific abilities to turn the tide in battle. Characters will gain more special abilities through story events or other means. Character-specific abilities are abilities where no matter what class you are, that character will always have a certain ability. So for Samantha, it's Impulse. And Impulse basically will offer a buff to the party at the cost of Samantha's stats. Each character will have that. Or have their own custom ability, Right, and then since this is a battle that can be lost, we're going to, we're out of MP for heavy attack here, so let's just attack the wisp. Trying to use a weak heal on Samantha since she has aggro. Bring her HP up a little bit. Samantha's also out of MP. We probably should rebalance the skill cost to make sure that you have some MP here to play with after that battle cutscene. So let's attack. Do another weaken. Attack and then attack, and that should be enough to finish him off. Bam. Now, the magic classes in the game, or the support classes, as well as maybe a few particular archetypes of DPS or tank, will have a mana regeneration throughout the battle. Even though it might be slight, it'll be enough to where they can basically focus on using their abilities. And that's as far as I have coded here. Let's check around here. I feel like I want a bridge like right here at the top of this cliff to go across, maybe to another one over here. And then this path can branch off, something like that. So we've got this little, this like looks like a ramp to me, you know, like a little ramp up to this level ground here, and then bam. I think this is looking okay so far. My mapping skills are never what I really want them to be, but you know, that's okay. I think I might bring this section here down a little bit, this like pillar down one tile. But all in all, the main goal of today is to try to finish this map. Okay, let's go to map mode here. Let's go ahead and bring this down a tile like I was talking about. There we go. That looks a little less I don't know, uniform. I don't like it when things look uniform. It just makes it look strange to me. We want to make a path maybe across here. So why don't we like this? Let's do, I guess we'll make it too wide. This, and we'll draw, whoops, bridge here. Want it to look too natural, so we'll kind of leave it askew, one of my favorite words. Let's bring this down right here a little bit. For some reason, when we use this corner tile, the auto tile doesn't work very well with it. I have to go to like another layer to use the top corners. I'm not sure why it's like that. I have a very like love-hate relationship with auto tile. Draw the lines on the lines on the side here. Then let's paint bucket this in. That looks okay-ish, I think. I'm just terrible at map design, man. I need to take like some map design classes. Oh, I'm using the paint bucket. Like I don't know. Little section of cliff right here. Would that look any good? There we go. Now there's like a smaller pillar here. You know, we could do like this maybe. Another one right here. Then we just grab this and put that there. Oh God, I forgot. Auto tile, man, it ruins everything. Bane of my existence. And then you'll hear me later, maybe at some point during this video, talk about how great auto tile is. There we go. I think it looks all right, actually. Put it down maybe like to right there, and then use the bottom piece kind of like that. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We can have this as like a little side area here. Actually, let's go ahead and build up another little pillar here. Make it the inverse of what that one was. So this. Could we use, there's a tile up here, maybe this tile? Use this tile for it? Yes, that would be the one. So let's go right there. There we go. That looks beautiful. I like that a lot, actually. Maybe we extend this one down a little bit. What about that? There we go. All right. We're definitely probably going to put like a chest or something up here, you know? I want to maybe what it is like we have the characters walk by a cave entrance, and then Deus like walks up, you know, towards the cave entrance, and he enters in, or the party enters in, or for whatever reason or whatever, and you know, they disappear and he's in there by himself, and then when he comes out, they're like, dude, where have you been? It's like, what are you talking about? Oh, I went in the cave with you all and then ended up in another dimension. They were like, oh, you're crazy. You walked in there for 2 seconds and walked out. Want to bring this down. See, that actually doesn't, that looks so weird when you try to extend it down like that. That would probably be like a job that is better for the auto tile. You know? Does it only go 2 wide? Oh, that's weird. Oh no, there it goes. Should we just be using this? Probably, huh? Yeah, we should probably just be using that. Why are we not using that? Oh well, it's too late to change now. We'll leave all that, you know, the way it looks now, but we'll start using this auto tile. Yeah, it automatically does the corners and everything. Dude, I'm an idiot. I think I like all of this so far. Maybe we bring this in. Doesn't necessarily blend in with the, yeah, that looks weird. Do not like that. Yeah, this auto tile is the bomb. Why have we not? Oh man. Well, now I know that for when I go back and, or for when I make future mountain maps, this looks way better. I think. I mean, I'm probably full of crap. You know, this is something that I'm making, so I'm probably a little biased. Grab that. Let's extend this maybe this direction a little bit. Oh, that's what we were probably not using it because of stuff like that. Because it looks funky when you use these 2 tiles with the auto tile, like the auto tile system. I feel like I'm throwing a lot of the same terms around and I'm probably using them incorrectly, but that's okay, man. Right, let's see what that looks like. That looks like butt is what that looks like. All coming together, man. The shading tool is like so confused though. All of this mapping nonsense. Let us see. How do we want this? Oh man, we just built right through that. Can we? Let's test to see if we can walk through this. My guess is no, but it doesn't hurt to find out, right? Load the autosave. Yeah, so you can't walk through that one. So my guess is probably that you cannot walk through this one. No, and we've used that white block, which is also not passable. Cannot walk underneath of it. I mean, that's probably gonna be weird to like mess with in game, but it is what it is, man. That's okay. Like you're gonna go to walk down here and it's not gonna let you, which is gonna be kind of strange, but I mean, we could just turn these into event tiles. But no, that's not gonna work either because this is one of this one here that's automatic. All right, this is fine. Okay, this is fine. Does that look semi good? Maybe. Okay, where do we want the path to go? I don't know if I like this. Don't know if I like this. I want it to take a big U shape. Oh. Up a little bit. There we go. All right, we kind of want it to go that direction. Now we just need to kind of work the rest of the map around this. We'll put a chest maybe over there. We want to kind of block off anywhere that we don't want the player to go. We'll put like a chest over there. What does that look like with the little gap there? See, it almost looks like you can go there. Okay, we have like a basic layout right there. Let's see if we can make this work. See, this needs to come up a little bit, so... I don't know what I'm doing. I see why, though, that I didn't use this now, because it does act a little weird sometimes. This is a layering nightmare. This is a monster that I have created. I mean, I am pretty happy with how this map looks, I think. But it is a little nightmarish as far as how it is actually mapped. Yeah, this is not a bad mountain map. I'm actually much happier with this so far than I thought I was going to be. So I want to play test and see if the layering works correctly. Things are looking good so far. But I mean, it's when we get to the other side, that's what I'm really worried about. Well, so I thought since it was on, you know, the topmost layer that maybe we'd be able to go underneath of it, but that is coded in the database, so that's not gonna happen. This is hilarious though. Let's fix that. That's probably what this section is actually for, is to pick up areas where the this tile like won't function correctly, you know. Okay, this is, oh man, I want to, that's not where I want it to be. Let's, all right, this is looking okay for a mountain range. And actually, I think we're gonna end up making like a little bit more for this. Put a little cave entrance right, we want it right there. If we put it right there, then I want to extend this over a little bit. All right, let's add a few touches here, like let's grab vines. Oh wait, why is it changing the tile? Oh, because that's the topmost one. All right, well, we won't do that then. The other stuff looks fine, but that moss looks awful. Is that what that's supposed to be? It's like some sort of, you know, grass growing up. I don't know. It just looks really bad. Sure, how much other, like, I don't know, flavor I want to add to this. Put a few shrubs there. I mean, you're coming out of a grassy area, and I think on the world map, it's like, you know, some grassy mountains. So I want it to look a little vibrant here, I think. I don't like these trees. I think these trees look terrible. Like, it just looks bad. I don't know if you're supposed to like supplement them in certain places, like maybe there, you know, maybe put a chest behind them, but those trees just look bad. Although now that I'm, you know, putting them there, I'm kind of warming up to them a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to put anything like on the side of the mountain because it just looks like the roots are coming off the cliff. Maybe we can use like these little pastures of grass to kind of up a little bit, you know. I don't know, my mapping skills suck. The lush mountain, there's just trees growing everywhere. Put a few flowers here and there, you know, some here, there. Some yellow ones grow right here. Bluish ones right in here. Corner there. I'm just kind of throwing stuff out at random, hoping that, you know, it might look good. Because once again, mapping is not my strong suit. All right, let's go into it. I want to see what this first half of the map looks like. Okay, so here we are. This up here probably needs a little something. You know, a few more things on the ground on the side of the path here, maybe some trees. This is looking so much better than it did. That moss looks so bad. This is looking a little better. Still not like amazing, but pretty good considering my mapping skill set. Oh, we'll have to fix that. Because that's not supposed to happen. Maybe we'll put an event there to block it if we can't figure out the tile situation. We just need like, you know, a few more treasure chests around and everything, which will be fine. Now we need to do the second half, and that'll be the first screen of this area done. I mean, I don't know. Should we just leave it as this screen? And this area is not going to serve much of a purpose other than maybe, you know, a battling tutorial. Just do like a flower garden up here. Maybe like you know, a few trees. All right, so now we've got like these trees kind of everywhere. Oh no. What is that, man? Oh, okay, well, it looks like it functions fairly well. Put a few like smaller trees right there. Maybe, maybe not. A few little baby trees over here. I mean, I think these are like shrubs, but. And then we throw, you know, a couple grass patches here. Grass patch there. This will have to be through events because this layer is already so high. For the most part, I mean, let's take one more look at it real quick. You know, it can be spiced up by adding some treasure chests and stuff around, but otherwise, I think I'm fairly happy with it. Yeah, you know, you get a lot of nice scenery here. Most of the paths like are clear that they. Oh, see, we need to fix this. But most of the paths are pretty clear that they like lead you to something. So there'll be a chest here. Chest over here behind the tree, so that'll be nice. We need to fix that. That looks a little strange. This is probably going to be where Deus has like a weird interaction where he starts to, it plants the seeds that maybe something's wrong with him. We need to put maybe a little bit of scenery over here. Maybe we'll have some like wisps wandering around or something. Those trees were like hanging off of a ledge. Okay, we needed to fix this tile on the bottom right here, so let's grab this. There's that. There was this vine up here that was like seemingly broken for some reason. What else? We couldn't walk past this. That's what it was. What else we got here? I know there was probably some other stuff that needed to be fixed, but I think we got most of it. This, for some reason, was like we could just walk through it, I guess because the flowers maybe are so high up. Let's check the tile set in editor here. Yeah, see, that's a no cross tile. This shows as passable though. Oh, passage for direction. So that shows that it can't be passed from the top. Maybe we ought to replace this, which I think is part of this little auto thing here. We'll replace that with this. Now we shouldn't be able to walk through that. Well, I guess we need to probably test all the other flowers and stuff too. Now let's add a couple chests in. Oh, let's do quick event creation, treasure. Choose this lame looking treasure chest here. We'll give it, we'll say, I don't know, what do we want to give them here? What do we got? Let's see what we got. Got some stat boosters. Let's give a defense booster here. 1 defense booster. So there's a defense booster there. There will be another chest up here. Event creation, treasure, and I'll go back through and touch up all these. Let's throw in, we'll do 300 gold right here. Where else was there going to be a treasure chest? Treasure. Give out a 1 single medium tonic. Put a couple of these up here and have them kind of just randomly move. All right, everything I think looks great on this map. I need to touch up the shading, but that'll probably be an off video thing. I think we've done the most interesting things to this map. I think we will have this go ahead and cut off right here, and then when you leave, it brings you out right there, and you go up into the next big town. So now I need to come up with the scenario that I want to happen to Deus in here. Probably just like a black screen or maybe like a cyberspace screen where some things get said about people whose name he doesn't recognize or experiences that he's had, stuff like that. Let's give this one last play test here. That treasure chest looks good up there. Yeah, see, there's another place where it lets us walk through because of the flowers. So we'll have to fix that. Another place because of the flowers. There we go. Nice chest there. And then you can see the chest on the cliff if you didn't go up the stairs earlier, if you only followed the path, so you can go back and get the chest. There's some wisps roaming up there. I want to put, I think, a third one up there, and then we need some events for like some trees and stuff. I think this looks pretty okay. I mean, I may go through and touch up a little, like a few things here and there, kind of in my personal time when I get, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes to mess with stuff. Go through and touch that up. I'm kind of interested in making the game that I pitched in my recent video. I don't want to start on that game. We'll just call each of these tree. We're going to call this event shrub, even though we should call it scrub. Oh, that wasn't even funny. Shrub here, shrub here, and a shrub here. And we'll put some flowers. All right, that is going to do it for this video. We got most of Lindor Road done. I mean, I might do a few more touches, off video, or maybe in another video. The next segment, I want to deal with the cave here, this little cutscene. And then after that, it'll be a big project to work on the next town, which is going to be called Aerith. Not the same as Aerith from Final Fantasy VII. It'll be E-R-I-T-H, which I guess really it's only missing an A, but If you liked this video, a thumbs up is greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you want more RPG Maker videos. I may go ahead and start on the project we were talking about a day or two ago in my recent video where I had Risk of Rain 2 playing in the background and said that I think it would be cool to make a roguelike RPG Maker game. If you'd like to see that, please let me know, or like that video so I know that it's getting some traction, that it's something that people are interested to see, and we'll get started on that. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, bye!